What is up, and welcome to the show. As you can hear, my record player. I have a plan, but not for tonight. How are you doing? This is Santa Claus is Coming by Rats of Unusual Size. We Three Things. Vital Music's New York Trash. Xmas Pop. I just did a big cooking. I did work today. I didn't actually approve them, but I went over mileage. I was supposed to fill out my own mileage, but I ran out of time. Even after officially I was off duty, I kept working for a little bit longer. As did at least one team member who sent me a message that I think just a reply to my message, it said like, hey y'all, have a great time off. In case you couldn't tell, that is 3 Bing Crosbys. 3 Bings. I will be playing probably mostly holiday music, but not exclusively, and definitely with the channel's own spin on it. Top story. This is the most important top story. The high wind advisory has been canceled. But yeah, I did make my tofurkey ham. I have not tried it yet. I messed up the stuffing. I ended up not going with. I'm not doing cranberries at all. I'm just going to do a chutney, and then at the last minute, instead of doing mushroom gravy, I decided not to add the cornstarch, not to blend it, and just do sauteed mushrooms to go on the side, and then green beans. Usually I just, while I'm baking everything else, bake a couple of yams or sweet potatoes just in case, and I bake one since it's just me. But I don't know if I will utilize it for that meal or for something else. And then, like I said, I think I messed up the stuffing, but you can't have it. You can't have everything. I usually mess up at least one dish, and it's usually the stuffing. Once after I started to perfect my stuffing, gravy has always been inconsistent for me, and even cranberry sauce, which seems pretty self-explanatory, I can mess up. I still am shocked that I don't own It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. This is purple. Purple Jesus with the Chipmunk song. Oh my god, that's the Yeasty Girls. What is that? Oh, it's not. It is attributed to someone called Braindrops. Braindrops, I like that. I'm playing it. So tomorrow I'm making Chinese food. I am not going to make an Allison Gold reference. I was tempted. Well, I guess that was it. If you know, you know. Patrice Wilson's been counting down something on his website. I don't know what's going on with that. I already suspect I don't like this. No, the glaze is fine, and it's with their partner at a brewery. But I don't know. And yeah, no, this is, even though here's a holiday edition, this is a news and views. There are things happening going on in the world, and we will talk about them. Though I'll try. I think I'm going to genuinely try and get to like the national stuff. Just, and I do have like entertainment. Creepily, some of them do it. To, never. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do a live episode tomorrow, a live cooking show that I often do on holidays, or hi, dude, you can jump up. Hula hoop. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Merry Christmas. I found the dog's antlers, but I couldn't find my antlers. Like, I have antlers. If I find them, I'll wear them tomorrow. Either on the show or whatever I do tomorrow. I have as yet undetermined. But yeah, either I'm going to do a live stream from an event if I end up doing something, or just a regular show, but on Christmas. I will figure out tomorrow. Is that true? That the last song on the record is at a completely different speed than the other songs? Okay. This feels like it could be the right speed. Okay, no, that's the right speed. Okay. Well. Okay, you know. I have not. What I am not doing is a Yule log edition. At least not a real Yule log. I could do a fake Yule log. I have to clean that. But yeah, no, I have, well, speaking of cleaning, I did not get my kidney clean, so I will not be doing, I was like, maybe I'll just do, yeah, well, maybe I'll just do a Yule log episode. Anyway, apparently it's really dangerous if you haven't cleaned your chimney. Like the creosote builds up. Yeah, burning down my house on Christmas would also be um, that would track for 2025 since it doesn't look like my power is going to be out because again the wind advisory has been canceled. It was actually sunny earlier. It was a little bit windy earlier today. Christmas. Me when I'm always confused about the speed of that. All right, I'm going to play something off of Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas, not It's Hard to Be a Cat at Christmas. This is Pamplemousse with Up on the Housetop. Maybe. Off of Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas. My favorite movie of all time. I have my Christmas movies. I may as well just show them now. On the housetop, reindeer flies. Our counter notes and grandmas. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. First comes a stocking and the little man. Oh, dear Santa, fair friend, give her a dolly that loves and cries. One that will open and shut her eyes. Oh, 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 who wouldn't go? Oh, 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 who wouldn't go? Oh, up on the housetop, bling, bling, bling. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Next comes a stocking, a little man. Oh, yes, see what a glorious view. Here is a fine. But yeah, no, the theme this year is not tempting fate. So I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Chris DeMarco, who so graciously signed this copy of the Toxic Avenger soundtrack, March 2 and March 3 soundtrack. Send me a link to, I mean, it's a link to his video, so he wants views, but send me a link to his video of White Christmas. I might play it, or I will play it tomorrow on the show. But it was just, yeah, no, just, I guess we're, I don't know, yeah, no, I guess we communicate sometimes. Saint Nick.
I think I am going to watch Die My Love, which because everyone seems to be offering free Mubi, which I thought it was free, but again, I think I was confusing it with Tubi. Um, we're gonna do a little bit of mini calendar episode in a second. Not, yeah, give me 1 second. I just. This is Toxic Avenger Part 2 theme song. I love this picture of Toxie in a suit.
Um, so Fulam is most likely open until from 10 to 9 tomorrow. They were open from 10 to 9 today. Iman's Pizzas, the website says that they're open tomorrow 12 to 6. Banana's website says they're open tomorrow 11 to 3:30. I'm sorry, 11 to 8:30. But a lot of things get it wrong. Like a lot, Google even says like um, it's 10 o'clock. It's probably a little bit late for anything going on tonight, but tonight, Jinx and Dola show, uh, Elf, Elf the musical, Two-Step Christmas at the Connor Byrne, Blessed Nutcracker at the Tripper Door, and then Balancing Nutcracker at McCall Hall. Um, Oh, Christmas Eve Kaleidoscope at the Hereafter, which is still here, but not for really just for a couple more nights. Um, um, open mics happening at Tim's Tavern, Blue Moon, Mountain Room, Truth Buzzard. And then they were having a screening of Divine's Female Trouble in Olympia. That was a benefit for Olympia Books to Prisoners. Tomorrow, the 25th, December 25th, the Jinx and Dola show continues Dela show continues at the Moore. Country Dave's Christmas Misfit show at the Connor Byrne. Christmas Improv at Unexpected Productions. That's at Pike Place. Um, Christmas dinner and potluck for orphans at the Dragon House. That's in West Seattle. Um, Christmas karaoke at the Wild Buffalo in Bellingham. And then in Olympia at McCoy's is the only punk or the only show that I know going on. The Stuntmen, Luck, Profits, and Baby and the Nobodies are playing at McCoy's in Olympia. Uh, Friday the 26th, Grizzly is playing with Overwrite and Self Doubt at Baba Yaga. Midnight on Cromwell, Third on Pike, and Fuck Everything are playing at the Charleston in Bremerton. Also on the 26th, Kenny G. Hold on. So I forgot. All right, this is Toxie and Claire. Kenny G is playing at Demetrius Jazz Alley. Sour Times, which is a Portishead cover band, is playing with DJ Baby Von Beasley at the Tractor. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Post-traumatic stress Christmas at the Tractor. I'm not sure. I think it's at Nectar, the Sour Times. Applaud Me Daddy Improv at Jules May. Frozen is playing at the Seattle Center. That's free movies at the center. That's at 6:30. And then Holiday Hangover at Monkey Law. On the 27th, Caps Lock is playing at Barboza. Disc Test is playing Europa Gallery. The doors for that open at 6. And then there's some kind of video screening at 8:30. Forest Friends with Juicy Thompson and the Snuggle Regime. And Pepper and the Sausage Boys, Black Light District at Orient Express. Kenny G continues to play. This is Saturday the 27th. Continues to play at Demetrius Jazz Alley. Darnell's Tavern is having bands and burlesque with Boss Tanaka. I can't read my handwriting. Halo. Boar Spear, I think. Tiny Dancing Queen at the Wild Buffalo. That's a cover band. Vibe Check for the Family. That's all ages comedy. At Laughs, you don't see a lot of all ages shows or all ages comedy show, so that's maybe something to check out. And then Fear of the Dark, which is an Iron Maiden cover band, is playing at Spanish Ballroom. That's on Saturday the 27th. At the Hereafter, it is an all-star farewell showcase. That is a comedy show. And then Madame Lou's, at least is, I don't know if it's their last show, but they have something going on. The Emo Night Brooklyn is at Madame Lou's. So if you wanted to say your goodbyes to those venues, these are your last chances.
This is Johnny Mathis with "I'll Be Home for Christmas." And then that December 20th show at Cowan Park did end up happening, and it looked sick. This is not Johnny Mathis. This is Anti-Summer and Pregnant Dad at the Central Saloon on the 27th. This was the show at Count. Of a place I love, I think this is even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Holy shit. Sorry, I have to, this is like what I do for a living. Tell people that their children are not good people. No. Christmas Eve will find me where come back to the Nora Tracker.
Please add snow and mistletoe and presents.
So I grabbed my stack of holiday movies. So we got Gremlins, holiday classic, Pitch Perfect trilogy, and I just watched an Adam Devine movie called Jexy. I've seen it before, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, which of course is my favorite movie of all time. The Yummy Gummy Search for Santa, which is terrible. The 12 Dogs of Christmas Great Puppy Rescue. Santa Buddies. Not a Christmas movie, but I also have Spooky Buddies with a lenticular cover. What makes this one distinctive in the Buddies series is that Skylar Gizmondo, in addition to playing the voice of B-Dog, also plays the live-action Billy in this. I also, for some reason, own the Spooky Buddies novelization, and when I say for some reason this exists, and I would be the one to own it if anyone did. I believe they're working on an Air Bud reboot as we speak. Doubleheader, Gumby's, Christmas Capers, and Santa and the Three Bears. This is sealed, so I don't think I've the Gumby special I've probably watched, but the Santa I don't think I've ever seen. This is a little bit of a deeper cut. It's not really a Christmas movie, but it's set around Christmas time. It's called Falling in Love. It's a Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep romantic comedy that most people don't remember, but I actually really like it. Twisted Sister, we don't really talk about them anymore because Dee Snider turned out to be a jerk, as so many people do. And then the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. Yeah, that one's also sealed, so. This is off of Punk Rock Christmas. This is Ship Thieves with Who Put Gum in Santa's Whiskers, followed by Amber Pacific with Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Feels loud. Volume 2. Anyway, yeah, Adam Devine, Rose Byrne is the voice of Jexy. It's basically a Temu her, but it's funny in its own right. It's Alexandria Shipp. She's like, if you're ever watching something and there's someone in it and they're awesome and you can't quite place them because you've seen them and stuff, it's probably Alexandra Shipp. Michael Pena is hilarious. Wanda Sykes is absolutely fucking hilarious. Ron Funches, Charlene Yee. I actually suspected that a lot of it was improvised, and they say in the making of featurettes that a lot of it is improvised. And Kid Cudi, not Cutie, is also awesome in it. And then apparently Laurie Burke, who was the original voice of Google, was on set to. She was the voice on set that he acted opposite, but then Rose Byrne is the one who actually did the voice for the movie. In the bonus features, the directors talk about how they really want to just create like 95% pure entertainment, only a tiny bit of message. They're not really trying to beat people over the head of it, but this was about our relationship to AI, our relationship to, yeah, I would say is Amber Pacific with Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. Yeah, I would say it was less of a message movie than Her was, and really more just for laughs. At the same time, this idea of how our phones, our devices, and particularly AI can just kind of take over and it can have consequences. Also, I learned from the bonus features that if you go into settings, there's a digital well-being tab, and then you can look at your screen time. Like you can look at how many hours, and it'll break it down by like how much time you're spending on Google. It will let you know how many unlocks you've had in a day. Last I checked, it was 65. Let's see where we are now. Digital well-being and parental controls. I have now used my phone for 6 hours and 2 minutes today. 5 hours of it and 22 minutes was on social media. 20 minutes productivity and finance. 20 minutes of video watching. I have no goals. 113 app open. Where did it say? Weekly view. $92 unlocks. I am at 92 unlocks for the day. 39 notifications. Yeah, I didn't even know that was there. That was very interesting to discover. So maybe their goal was just to make me laugh, but I learned, despite your best efforts, I learned something. But in real time, they actually had the cast. They're like, do you have your phone on you? Can we teach you how to use this feature? Let's find out. And they made them show how. And it was, for most of them, it was a number of hours and probably more than they thought. But I can actually remember when phones started ruining in-person events, where and it was holidays, and I'm as bad as anyone else. I can remember I was the one who cooked the meal. I literally remember saying several times, "Go ahead and start without me." But of course, they were polite and were waiting for me, but I didn't realize that. And I'm taking pictures of the food and doing videos, and my dad's like, "Come to the table, come eat with us." And I was like, "You're right." But it's so easy to do. So in addition to Jexy, which is an Adam Devine movie, I also started watching The Righteous Gemstones, which stars Adam Devine, Jerry McBride, John Goodman, M. Emmett Walsh.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm playing this out. All right, I am playing this out. This is Reagan Youth with Punk Rock Christmas. Possibly.
Down by Law, Merry Christmas Feels So Right.
Yeah, and again, Skylar Grisaldo, B-Dog from the Buddies series, who also was Jimmy Olsen in the 2025 Superman and will be appearing in 2026 Fockers and doing the voice of one of Shrek's sons in Shrek 5. So has multiple projects coming up. Again, I'm a big Skylar Grisaldo fan. His character on Righteous Gemstones is gay, but I do not believe he is in real life. I was shocked that it was on YouTube, not that things like this exist on the internet, but there was like some kind of gentleman's dysfunction ad. First of all, just for anyone who needs to hear this, there is no pill, cream, or what have you that will grow inches. Like that's just like again. This is not something that's shocking to me to exist on the internet. I was just shocked that it was on YouTube. It was a woman who was clearly AI generated talking about her husband, using language that I don't think belongs in ads on YouTube because I was like, I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure this is AI. And then she said that her and her husband have salvage sex. And I was like, okay.
Now let me do a solo over that. Play it.
Is Down by Law with Merry Christmas Feels So Right. All right, let's get to the news. Like I said, there are a few top stories, but we'll try to get to like, in light of it being a holiday, we'll try and get to like the lighter fare, but I will do whatever the top stories are because they're important. I already mentioned the wind advisory is off for Seattle, which I am glad about. It's just one less thing to worry about. However, in California, dangerous scene unfolding. Southern California, potent storm. Northern California, there are actually already been deaths, but now it's heading towards Southern California. Basically, the whole state. Stay alert, stay vigilant. I don't even know who I'm quoting, but that's something. This is a long-duration event, so we're going to have cumulative effects of rain. That's what says Ariel Cohen, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service's Oxnard office, which was my experience. That the first couple of days of flooding, there were no impacts where I live, and then after a few days, again, I experienced nothing compared to what some people did, but the effects are cumulative. ABC News, northern lights could be visible on Christmas Eve in these states. Stargazers on northern edges of Alaska, Washington, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Maine,
yeah, could see the Northern Lights this evening. NOAA has a Aurora Viewline map. And again, the Ursid meteor showers have been visible tonight, or tomorrow may be the last night that they are visible. The Geminids peaked earlier this month, and the Perseids are a summer meteor shower.
This is Bright Future with Winterlude. This is something by Kenny G, who off of Miracles, the Holiday album. This is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Produced by Kenny G. And again, he's playing Dimitri's Jazz Alley the 26th and 27th. We already went to the Santa NORAD tracker, but we can go back. Just because I think things like that are fun. I do have a plan for my record player tomorrow. Headed for Torreon, Mexico. 3 minutes. Last stop in Mexico City. This is cute, but someone really had to do like someone actually did like real statistical models to like come up with this, which is awesome. Rejecting cookies like fuck. You can always reject them. 9 times out of 10, the website works anyway.
every so often, if you reject it, then it makes you take extra steps like unclicking like the non-essential ones. But for the most part, most 99% of websites people just accept, but they just count on you accepting them. But it's not like terms of service where if you won't accept them, you can't move forward. 99% of the time with most websites where it says like accept cookies, you can just not. The binational military organization. Is that true? Binational. Yeah. Military organization's mission of tracking Santa Claus for children is now in its 70th year. NORADSanta.org. Practice began in 1955 when a child accidentally called the unlisted number of what was then the Continental Air Defense Command Operations Center asking for Santa Claus. Not wanting to disappoint the young caller, Air Force Colonel Harry Shoup, the command center's director of operations, instructed his staff to check the radar for indications of Santa making his way south from the North Pole, according to NORAD. Each year since, NORAD has dutifully reported Santa's location on December 24th to millions of children and families. The binational military organization based in Colorado Springs, Colorado, eventually enlisted volunteers to answer the dedicated line to give updates on Santa's whereabouts. In recent years, those volunteers have included pop stars, presidents, and first ladies. Spoiler alert, Trump did participate this year. You can call the hotline 877-HI-NORAD, 877-446-6723. Last Christmas Eve, it logged over 300,000 calls.
Is Deck the Hall? Oh wow, wait. Oh no, it's not a double album. Okay, it's a gatefold, but it's not a double album. That is some thick cardboard. That like feels like there's a record in there. This is Sing Along with Mitch Miller and his gang. Deck the Halls. Chihuahua.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Just don't ask when Santa will arrive at your house. NORAD tracks Santa, but only Santa knows his route, which means we cannot predict when and where he will arrive at your specific house. We do know from history that it appears he only arrives after children are asleep. Fair enough. Government's telling you to go to bed, kids. I would call that authoritarian overreach. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I didn't save the. Yeah. Anyway, Trump is actually at Mar-a-Lago for the holiday, but he did from Mar-a-Lago answer some of the NORAD calls. He suggested that coal was a good thing and kids might want it in his stocking. I'm not kidding. But he said something about not wanting any bad Santas, but otherwise he didn't seem to say anything too inappropriate. Whatever.
Sing we joyous all together.
Trump's new point person on Greenland says the administration is not trying to conquer anybody. He literally, his first statement on social media was like, can't wait to take over Greenland. But then I guess he forgot social media isn't like just directed at Trump exclusively, like other people can see it too. Like he's going to have to actually meet with these people because he's the envoy. And maybe that wasn't the best foot to start off on. But, he'll learn. Or not.
Sing along with Mitch. This is Ray Kniff with Almost Certainly Need a Little Christmas. Need a Little Christmas. Oh. I'm thinking of the new Christie Minstrels. This is Let It Snow, which is not predicted to do basically anywhere in the country. Heat wave for much of the Midwest and the South. California's going to get a ton of rain. We're going to get a small amount of rain. I actually have no idea what's going on in the Northeast. But I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's snow, and I don't think it's anything dramatic. I think it's just slightly warmer than usual, but not as like deeply warm as places like Texas.
Show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping, and the lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate to send you out in the snow.
And again, if you missed the original story, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry has been tapped as a special envoy to Greenland. Greenland and Denmark have both responded, and they're not amused. Headed for El Paso, Texas. 15 seconds.
And at this time of year, when it's Christmas cheer, we will kneel and pray to be
BBC News, Venezuela accuses U.S. of extortion over seizure of oil. We already listened to the Tammy Wynette version of this, but it was so warbly, I'm just going to go ahead and play this out. This is going to be followed by Counting Your Blessings instead of Sheep, followed by We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Oh. This actually, you know what? Okay, no, it's a medley, so I'm not sure where they're going with this. I am going to play the 12 Days of Christmas off of here. There are certain Christmas songs people just do over and over and over, and some that are just a little bit hard. Like, no one wants to do, in modern era, the full 12 Days of Christmas anymore. Like, that's just... Zelensky reveals U.S.-Ukraine plan to end the Russian war. War is over if you want it. Happy Christmas, war is over. I don't know. No, I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. I mean, I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah, the same thing. Ukraine keeps proposing deals where they don't give up any annexed areas, and Russia keeps countering with deals where they do. So yeah, we'll see.
This is for the Guardian. A Guatemalan man has become the first person to die in custody at the Immigration and Customs Enforcement at Fort Bliss Army Base in Texas. His wife of 25 years was deported from the same camp without a chance to see her dying husband. According to ABC News, ICE has been barred from redetaining Kilmar Abrigo Garcia through the Christmas holiday. Do you remember, I've talked about this before, they ran it with this picture of him smiling. And I want to say it's not that long ago. Maybe it could be as little as 5 years ago, but 10 years ago or more, when the picture that they ran for a story didn't necessarily match the story. So if it's good news about Kilmar Abrigo Garcia, they're going to run a picture of him smiling. But if it's bad news about his case, they'll find a picture where he looks stern or concerned, like that. But that coding, in the past, they would just go with the most recent picture they had, or a picture of that celebrity, or individual, individual of note. He's not. Well, he is a celebrity now, but that's not the point. I don't know. I first really only noticed it with Trump, and then they started doing it to anybody. Like if it's something that he would be mad about, they find a stern-looking picture, and if it's something he would be glad about, they find a picture of him smiling, and it's just. But we know fundamentally, or I know, but again, what level of media literacy do people even have? That picture wasn't taken in conjunction with that event. That's just a file picture they have of them smiling. But yeah, it feels like some kind of deception, but it's now just standard. And I try to talk to people about it, and people literally people don't even know what I'm talking about. Like I don't like I sound like a crazy person. Like the picture that goes along with an art. Okay, yeah. This is satellite moments from a movie called Street Cat named Bob. Which is not a Christmas movie, but parts of it are set at Christmas. I usually do watch it at Christmas time. There is a sequel that I did not know about and only just discovered recently. Just as I only recently discovered, you don't have to do or teach a cat to shoulder. It's just something that some cats will figure out for themselves and do. Am I going to do it? No. It's Christmas Eve. Yeah, I'll try not to be depressing on Christmas Day, but it's still Christmas Eve, so I can be depressing. Spoiler alert. After he kicked drugs, wrote a book, had a movie made about him, he got back on drugs, ended up homeless again, sobered up again, wrote another book, and then had another movie made about him, which is basically, you know, sometimes where you're like, they just redid the same movie. These are just the events of the first movie, except it's real life. Like, it is as based on the true story as the original was, except of how outrageous it is that he had reunited with his family and then became estranged. Like, all of it. Like, it's.
Did I even finish the purpose of the article was that they are barred from re-detaining Kilmar Abrigo Garcia through the holiday. At this point, yeah, no, they have no excuse for wasting tax dollars. He has agreed to self-deport, something that they are paying other people to do. Why they won't just let it go when it was their clerical error, and every single time he ends up in the news, that's all it for most of us. And I know, like, I read the Yahoo comments, and they're like, "What? Why are they wasting taxes?" Because they also, the right wingers also feel they're wasting taxes at this point. But why are they wasting taxes on this MS-13? Like, I'm like, he's not. He literally is. He's the Maryland dad of 3. Who at this point isn't even fighting to stay in the country anymore. He will, Costa Rica has offered him asylum. He'll take it. All they have to do is put him on a plane. Keeping him locked up is just spite at this point. Because they are mad that he has support. Oh, and I'm sorry. All the people in the comment section who are like, activist judge, activist judge, activist judge. Y'all. 3 people in a row sat under oath on the floor of Congress and said Roe versus Wade is settled law, and then took the first opportunity to overturn it. So don't talk to me about activist judges. Literally the first opportunity. Yeah, they're handing our president any win he wants. They've just become his private court. Every time they take one of his emergency whatevers on the docket, that is another case, an average American who's not getting their case heard by the Supreme Court. Don't talk to me about activist judges. I'm sorry. Can we talk about this picture of Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton? It's something. This is Kenny and Dolly off of Once Upon a Christmas. I love Dolly Parton, but I'm starting to feel like maybe she has too many things. Like, I was like, oh, she has a line of makeup. Cool. Oh, she has a line of frozen food. Like, now I'm starting to, I guess she's reached that era where she may as well she has unbelievable goodwill in America. The world, probably. This is A Christmas to Remember, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. I just don't immediately see the connection to frozen food. And again, we love Dolly, so she can do whatever she wants. Oh, I remember when she started. Yeah, okay. Let me back up. I take it all back. I'm sure her frozen food is going to be the best ever, and it's going to be like, at some point people won't even remember that she was a musician because she'll be like the frozen food. Yeah, everything she does is awesome. So I remember when I was like, Dollywood, she's starting an amusement park to herself. Like, it seemed weird. It doesn't anymore. Yeah, no. Meanwhile, judges who rule against Trump say harassment and threats have changed their lives. Doesn't quite sound right. Heading for Billings, Montana. Send us fast. All right, I'm taking down the Santa tracker. I'm like, yeah, no, me as usual, where like the music and the Santa tracker are completely inappropriate for the topics. I'm all like, yeah, but that's pretty typical for me that I multitask. But yeah, swatting, all the pizzas, pizza for David in particular, that's a threat. That's speaking of activist judges, quote unquote. Judge greenlights New York's driver license law, rejecting Trump administration challenge. Rejecting Trump administration's bid to stop the state from giving people driver's license without having them prove that they are in the country legally. I did not think driver's licenses is where the immigration debate, but yeah, I guess that's going on in New York, and then in California, it's with the commercial, the truck drivers, and an English language requirement, which I guess has always been there, but it's kind of a scoff law. But if it's the law, then they have a right to enforce it. But they have a hard enough time getting truck drivers as it is. I mean, that's again some of these, farm, manufacture, and logistics or trucking are probably the three industries they should just not touch. Oh, actually, I'm going to play one more off of that. This is Silent Night. That deer, though. With bells on. This is Silent Night followed by The Greatest Gift of All. Possibly. Oh, I never play. Okay. When I keep saying I'm going to play something and then I don't. Right, we will play the 12 Days of Christmas. Hi, Karma. Ow, that's my skin. That's my skin. Hi, I love you. You're welcome to be here. Just don't claw me. Step up. Step up.
sound, right? That's sweet. U.S. District Judge, who I'm not going to name because it starts to put these people in danger, in Albany ruled the Republican administration, which challenged the law under President Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration, failed to support its claims that the state law usurps federal law or that it unlawfully regulates or unlawfully discriminates against the federal government. Barry Weiss sends scorching email. This is Media ITE, and I still don't know what that is. Sends scorching email to CBS staff. No amount of outrage will derail us. So basically, we don't care how mad you be mad about it. Anyone else, basically, if it was anyone else who was like, "Hi, I'm your new boss. I just wanted to let you know I don't care what you feel and we're not listening," I would be like, that's a wild way to start off anyone else but Barry Weiss. Not much Dolly on that. That was a lot of Kenny, no Dolly. And also, yeah, that was like the Vaporwave edition. Oh, there are more pictures inside. Is there, I bet you there was there some kind of like TV special or something? Because this doesn't look. This looks like a lot of production for just out like pictures in an album liner. Like I feel like. Oh, from the there you go, from the CBS television special A Christmas to Remember. It all makes sense now. Do I have the new Christy Minstrels? I really want to. I really want to listen to it. Needs a little Christmas. Hi. What's up? Can I? Oh, that's dug in there. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the 12 Days of Christmas by Ray Kniff and the Ray Kniff Singers.
My true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me two turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me three French hens,
two turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me four calling birds,
three French hens,
two turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me five gold rings,
four calling birds,
Fire them. Stephen Miller demands CBS remove 60 Minutes producers over Salvadorian prison story. I think, to me, what is actually the story is how unserious Fox is about journalism. That they're going to platform someone calling for curtailing other journalists' free speech.
On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
And cancel culture, which of course they're always against until they're for it. How dare you, but we'll set up whole websites. For context, we're only about halfway through this song, not even.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids of milking,
7 swans are swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold wings,
and then he sent me 4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
Give me 1 second.
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids of milking,
7 swans are swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold wings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2
That was
turtle
weird.
doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 more to living,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids of milking,
7 swans are swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5 gold wings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 pipers piping gaily, da-la-la-la-la-la-la. 9 ladies dancing gaily, 7 swans are swimming, 5 gold wings, 3 French hens, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 brothers coming. 11 pipers piping gaily, 9 ladies dancing gaily, 7 swans are swimming gaily,
You get it, everyone's gay.
3 French hens, and a partridge in a pear
Boop.
Twelfth night. People say that's the best time to take down your decorations, but is it January 5th or January 6th? It depends on whether or not you count Christmas Day. There is debate. I would say well, especially if you have a real tree, the best time to take down your tree is when your area is offering free tree removal, which, yeah, check your area, because many, I shouldn't say most. This is not a Christmas song, but this is off of Sing, the second of which is a Christmas movie because they're putting on a Christmas pageant. The first one isn't. I think they both came out around. They're both Christmas movies, like Pitch Perfect. Where they may not necessarily have Christmas as part of their theme, but they came out at Christmas time.
This is Gypsy Kings with the end of Bamboleo. This is Tori Kelly with Hallelujah off of the Sing soundtrack. Donald Trump and Mike Lindell are targeting Tim Walz. Some Republicans are worried that it could backfire. Minnesota has been a white whale for Republicans in the Trump era, and 2026 could be the year they finally break through if President Trump and one of the most prolific peddlers of conspiracy theories about the 2020 election don't stick their chances. Republicans are growing optimistic about their chances of unseating Democratic Governor Tim Walz next year as he seeks a historic third term. But Trump's increasingly caustic attacks on Walz and disparagement of Minnesota's Somali community, as well as MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell's entrance into the gubernatorial race could hurt Republicans' chances of regaining ground in the state, some party strategists have argued. When the president comes in with a flamethrower and just throws that type of rhetoric, there's no oxygen. There's no space for Republicans to offer suggestions and to be thoughtful in that space, because the rhetoric the president just paints them into a corner, says Michael Broadkorb, a former deputy chair of the Minnesota GOP, who backed the Democratic ticket in 2024. Of everything I pronounced, they got Broadkorb right. That is wild. Not the second time, but close enough. Still close enough. I'm talking about you, closed captions. This is Saddle Up, the fictitious a cappella band Saddle Up from Pitch Perfect 3 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, none of that is for you. Karma. Okay, Cat versus Tree, day 3. Are we on day 2, day 3? She has not destroyed a tree yet, so yeah, I guess I would be, but she's going for my dinner. This is, yep. Also, you can clearly hear instruments. This is by Pitch Perfect 3. They just given up on the concept of acapella. Like, it's acapella, but it's not. Like, whatever.
Again, it feels they're slightly unclear at this point what a cappella actually is, but that's okay. This is Chipmunk Fun. Do I want to play? I might want to. Do I want to play this or Alvin's harmonica? I'll play. Fuck it, I'll play both.
Hey, fellas, here's a letter from a girl named Mary who wants to know what you like to do in your spare time. You can tell her if you promise to do it nicely.
Okay, great. Sure!
Simon?
I like to play baseball.
Theodore?
I like to go swimming. We like to watch movies
Alvin?
with pretty women. We like to play hopscotch and ping pong too. But we don't like to clean the house. Swell the floor, do you? We like to have lots of fun and sing these songs for you.
Very good, boys. What else do you like to do?
We like to play football. We like to ride ponies.
Matchsticks.
We like to go bowling with pretty women. We like to watch Chester, Mr. Glenn. But we don't like to mow the lawn, make the leaves, do you? We like to have lots of fun and sing these songs for you. I like to break dishes.
I knew it.
Republicans have insisted they can be competitive statewide in the blue-leaning Minnesota ever since Trump lost Minnesota by less than 2 points in 2016. But since then, winning the state has beguiled both the president, who faced a 7-point loss in 2020 and a 4-point loss in 2024, and Republicans in other statewide races, including 2 fairly comfortable wins for Waltz in 2018 and 22. This is Alvin's harmonica. That's like a melodic. That's not a harmonica, but
Alvin,
whatever.
put that harmonica down.
Why?
Because we're gonna sing, that's why.
I love that harmonica is an instrument, and they just chose not to use a harmonica. But it's called.
Let's go.
All set, Theodore?
Hot dog, you bet.
Are you ready, Alvin? Ready, Alvin?
Not a harmonica.
Put that out. Alvin.
Fox News, Nick Fuentes says he will campaign against Vivek Ramaswamy in Ohio in slur-laced rant. White nationalist Nick Fuentes, their words. When Fox News is calling you a white nationalist, well, you are, and it's because they can't figure out a different. It's the only way to describe you, because that's all. That is the whole of who you are, and I'm glad you're proud of that, because
All right, Alvin, make a fool of yourself.
cha-cha-cha.
Play the harmonica.
I'm insulting you, Jerry.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. Alvin, you're goofing it
No,
up.
I'm criticizing you, Jerry. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha.
Dave Seville's the real guy's name. Like that's Dave Seville. Like just yeah, like Alvin and the Chipmunks from day one was like the original meta. Um, this is the Chippers. Oh, they have a version of 12 Days of Christmas too. Huh. There's no place like home for the holidays. This is another deeper cut. Like it's a classic, stone cold classic, but you don't see a lot of people doing a take on it. Again, this is the Chippers, not the Chipmunks. This is like the Chipper Sing and other Chipper favorites. Hey kids! I don't know why. Okay, I'm a little confused because it's 4 Years Strong Holiday Special Live. I love that it is non-denominational Holiday Special Live. None of these are overtly Christmas songs, but I'm gonna find out. That's Chevy Chase. This is going to stay in my holiday section like that Prince live album. But I guess doing a live show on Christmas but not really making it Christmas themed is an option too. I'm going to play one more Chipper song. This is Sleigh Ride. Oh, that was the beginning of Winter Wonderland. But actually, that was that was remarkably groovy. I'm gonna go with that. All right, sorry. Again, the Chippers, not the Chipmunks. Hey kids, let us chipmunks in and we'll have a lot of fun singing the Christmas songs you like best. Sometimes we get all mixed up, but it always comes out all right in the end. We'd like you to join us too, so keep up. So come on, put this record on your player and we'll stay with you for hours and hours. It'll help you have a Merry, Merry Christmas, the Chippers. This is the Canadian, it's Canadian, made in Canada, product of Art Sound Limited, Toronto. The Canadian Chipmunks. That makes it all make sense. I think I'm going to go to Ohio, and the word that we are looking for is denial. But he doesn't even talk like a normal human being. We'll have to deny Vivek Ramaswamy the governorship. It's the only race that I care about in 2026. It's the only one I care about. Fuentes said Tuesday during a live stream. He also used a slur to describe Ramaswamy and said he doesn't care if the Democrat defeats him in the governor's race. Well, you're gonna get primaried. Like, go for it. Who's gonna? Well, he has a podcast, so I guess he has an audience. So what year is this? For those who don't know, I have 2 crates of holiday records. The only categories I have more records of. That's the same amount of records. That's the same amount of metal records I have, though many of my metal records get dispersed because metal versus thrash, hardcore, punk. So my metal section is probably, and actually my metal section is more glam, but it's like literally like, it's mostly like
80s, very stereotypical hair metal, ignoring all the other categories of music that could be classified as metal. But my actual metal category is only 2 boxes or 2 crates, just like Christmas. The only 2 categories. Oh wait, let me think. Yeah, the only 2 categories I have more music than Christmas music: punk and hip hop, which I have 4 crates each of. And even then, though, that doesn't encompass the music that doesn't fit into those categories neatly. This is the Hanukkah song. We're back to Kenny G. Who I believe is Jewish, even though he. Yeah, as we celebrate the 14th night of Hanukkah. And then we'll play the 4 year story. When asked by Fox News Digital for a response, Ramaswamy's campaign said on Wednesday, "We're focused on the issues that matter most to Ohioans, not fringe voices that prefer a far-left Democrat to the Trump-endorsed conservative." You had me until Trump endorsed. Oof, who do you even root for in such a race? Extreme and extremer. Like, oh. Shout out to a friend who had their Hanukkah dinner with their future in-laws. Well, not their future in-laws. They are the in-laws for their child's future in-laws. So and for their child's fiance, they are the in-laws. But their in-law counterparts. They had their Hanukkah all get together, and I hope that all went well. Opinions I express are purely my own. The fact that Kenny G's signature doesn't have a distinct G in it, like, bruh. You had one job. Like, I don't know why that's so funny to me. The best playlist for your Christmas traditions, just ask your smart speaker, play the vintage Fireside collection. Huh. You make your own choices, but that's what an advertisement inside the Kenny G records suggests. That was Kenny G with the Hanukkah song. This is 4 Years Strong, and again, when in doubt, play track 1, side 1. Off of the Holiday Special Live, this is It Must Really Suck, followed by We All Float Down Here. This is the energy our holiday, my holiday needed. I can't speak for you. can't remember which year I saw 4 Years Strong I almost said Lollapalooza at when we were young, but I know I have. I think they played more than 1 year. MLK's daughter Bernice claps back at J.D. Vance for saying that white people don't have to apologize for being white because, of course, they do. No, I'm kidding. No, because no one ever asked them to. That's a straw man argument. And yeah, no, it's a straw man argument, and it's J.D. Vance leaning very intentionally to a very ugly kind of race baiting. Obviously, at Turning Point USA, that's the audience to do that kind of shit. But this guy wants to be president. Of course, he's seen it work, so why wouldn't he use those tactics? I talked about it. And again, this is Bernice King, Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter. At JD Vance, help me with this. In my 62 years, I don't recall white people ever having to apologize for being white in America. I talked about this. No one asked. White people voluntarily showed up, either around like George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery and all that, to like. And what I told, I talked about this, but I don't know if I followed through. What I told them was, I don't want your apologies. I don't want your what I want you to do is use your privilege and be an ally. That's it. No one chose their race. No one chose their gender. I use the privileges I have, and I fight the injustices I experience. That is the balancing act. This is We All Float Down Here. Off of Holiday Special Live. But yeah, no, just for me, the hardest thing to be in America is a white man, victimhood will continue to be their narrative as long as people don't disrupt that. I'm still looking for and none of these songs have overtly Christmassy titles, so it's a live Christmas special where, I remember going to a New Year's Eve comedy club, Christmas Eve, going to a comedy club with my mom on Christmas Eve. One of the comedians was Judy Gold, I remember that. And none of them, they just did their sets. They didn't do, you can just play a set just because I don't know. just because you're calling it a holiday special doesn't mean you have to play a bunch of covers. Speaking of covers, though, I do want to check and see if this next song is what I think it is. We'll find out in a moment. Oh yeah, who's winning the redistricting fight? Texas, Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio. Yeah, okay. I'm going to return to this topic because it is a developing story.
Woo. Someone wooed. Someone in the audience wooed. I heard that. Yeah, there's some records like really focus on like the crowd noise. Some live records have even been accused of enhancing the crowd noise. Is in sync. This is in sync with All I Want Is You This Christmas, not to be confused with All I Want for Christmas Is You. Unless it is. I'm like, wait. I'm having a moment like, wait, is that actually the official? No, it's not. This is a different song. We'll find out in a second.
That would be amazing because they would have to be time travelers because this was recorded long before Mariah Carey's song. Copyright 1998. That dude's fucking hair. Merry Christmas. You heard J. Tim whispering, Merry Christmas. All like a sexy style. This is All I Want Is You, in parentheses, this Christmas, not to be confused with All I Want for Christmas Is You. Associated Press, Kennedy Center Christmas Eve jazz concert canceled after Trump's name added to building. A planned Christmas Eve jazz concert at the Kennedy Center, a holiday tradition dating back more than 20 years, has been canceled. The show's host, musician Chuck Red, says that he called off the performance in the wake of the White House announcing last week that President Donald Trump's name would be added to the facility. As of last Friday, the building facade reads the Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts. According to the White House, the president handpicked board approved the decision, which scholars say violates the law. Trump has been suggesting for months he was open to changing the sentencing. I missed all of that because I still have bigger things to worry about. But the flaunting of one's ability to violate the law is the part that's concerning to me. But I don't care what names on buildings, statues, like again, I sounded dangerously close. I do think it's not. Yeah, no. Oh. how far they moved the Overton window. Statues are important, especially when most of those statues were not Confederate era. They were put up during the Civil Rights era, specifically to send a message to black people. So yeah, names on buildings are important, but I'm going to be focusing on things that actually violate people's rights and anyway. When I saw the name change on the Kennedy Center website and then hours later on the building, I chose to cancel our concert. Red told the Associated Press in an email Wednesday. Red, a drummer and vibraphone player, who has toured with everyone from Dizzy Gillespie, I'll blow up your mouth like I was Dizzy Gillespie, to Ray Brown, has been presiding over holiday jazz jams at the Kennedy Center since 2006, succeeding bassist William Peter Beck. The Kennedy Center did not immediately respond to email seeking comment. The center's website listed the show as canceled. Then it goes. Then the article goes into the history of the Kennedy Center, its mission, the specific prohibitions of any other type of memorial whatsoever. Like, oh, it's all very clear. Like, this doesn't say first time on vinyl, but I suspect it wasn't ever available on vinyl until whatever edition this is. Legacy. Wow. NSYNC and Kenny G. Oh, is Legacy? Wait, is Legacy like a Christmas? Oh, the Legacy collection. Holy shit. Legacy is a Christmas records. There is a record label devoted to how many Legacy records do I own? And I've never noticed that before. Okay, live and learn. Was in sync with the first Noel. How many can you name? Collect them all. No, what are we talking about? That sounds perfect. There's nothing wrong with my record player. Yeah, the law explicitly prohibits the Board of Trustees from making the center into a memorial to anyone else and from putting another person's name on the building's exterior. Like, the law is very specific. But that's almost the point. That was as my dad pointed out, that's the temptation. Like, It's Hard to Be a Cat at Christmas by Cats Across America. I feel like this is Christmas songs whose beats go harder than they need to, but I'm here for it. I don't support Rand Paul often, but I do. But occasionally when he's funny. Rand Paul's an interesting one. He's a libertarian, so he's to me, libertarians are far right. They're like Timothy McVeigh. They're like God, Gold and Guns, preppers. They're like extremists. They're not planning for a civil war. they're planning to start one. Like, I don't trust libertarians at all. These are people who are like, sovereign land. These are Waco, like those people in Oregon. Like, I don't trust libertarians at all. And he's also basically kind of a Republican. I don't agree with Rand Paul on a lot. However, speaking of annual airing of grievances, Rand Paul redacts portion of Festivus rant as a Jeffrey Epstein DOJ post. So he posted he redacted his own document to like call it, like, that's actually pretty clever. I'll give him, and again, I don't like Gavin Newsom, but his media team does shit that's funny sometimes, and I will call that out, but also separately be like, that doesn't make him a good person, just like that. None of this makes Rand Paul a good person, but that's kind of funny.
So I finally watched all 5 Hunger Games movies. I guess I'm technically officially out of my Hunger Games era. Nonetheless, I'm going to play Hanging Tree. This is the Rachel Ziegler version. This is actually the end of Can't Catch Me Now by Olivia Rodrigo. I like that you thought that this was the end, is actually the end of the song. When Jennifer Lawrence had to record this original scene, she like had panic attacks. She like, but in both cases, Jennifer Lawrence's version in Catching Fire, and this version in Songs of Birds and Snakes were recorded on set. There was very much the decision not to record it. Oh, this is a weird thing that it's come to my attention. YouTube masters episodes over time. Like, I don't know how to describe this, and I'm assuming they're using AI, not a human being. But anyone who watches my show knows the sound can be pretty rough sometimes, with levels of both my talking and the music, and they can conflict, and there can be a lot of like, I'm picturing it like going into the red if it's on a mixer. Yeah, there's a lot of like blowout of sound. YouTube fixes all of that over time, and that's really interesting to me. This is Daniel Powder with Bad Day. Oh, this is a weird one. Only remix. Business Insider on the menu for United Healthcare CEO killer, Christmas in jail, delicious Cornish game head. They actually had, and I don't know who created that. I don't know if it was Business Insider or Yahoo, actually, but they actually had like a graphic with, he had like a Santa hat on his head and like, they're treating him like a celebrity. What's weird is, it's not just him, it's what is served in federal prisons on Christmas. So, person, as far as I know, at the same prison, you could say, what did he have for, you could do this with any person, but they chose this individual. It's Cornish game hen. They get Cornish game hen in prison on Christmas Day, apparently. Federal prison? Yeah, is that true? All of them? I'm not complaining, I'm just... I'm thinking of someone who works in a prison somewhere, who has like a degree in food science, who does their best to like create nutritious and
economical, like who really does their job well. Thinking about those other prisons where they just feed them garbage and they're proud of it, like I don't know. Thinking a lot. This Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Ray.
You have a bit in my life. Feel like I've never been upset. Just like a song in my heart. Just like oil on my head. I'll wait for you.
Am I on the wrong side? I have to be. No, I'm not. Okay. That's weird. Huh.
I can't hide it.
It says.
You won't believe it's late and
Okay, I am on side A. What am I doing wrong? Oh my God, is that song that short? That song can't be that short. Oh. Wait, I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. Holy shit. Okay.
Three little birds sat on my window.
oh, and then his yeah. Mom never said the thing someone said. His mom said, "Happy Christmas." I was like, I don't want anybody talking about this guy anymore. Happy Christmas.
Don't you hesitate. Put your record on. Carrie's favorite song.
More cowbell. Just the right amount of cowbell.
You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Followed by apple-headed.
NBC News. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor appears to have asked Ghislaine Maxwell for new inappropriate friends. Epstein Files show. We'll see if that's well.
Don't you think it's
Then Prince Andrew in 2002.
favorite song? Sapphire and faded dreams. I hope you get your dreams.
Was he Prince Andrew everywhere though? He was Prince Andrew to me. But I bet other places in the world have Prince Andrews, and there they had to specify. And then what do they call them there? Yeah. Anyway. CNN exclusive, but it's now been reported by everyone and their grandmother, including myself and my own grandmother, on her YouTube channel. No, I'm kidding. I wish my grandmother had a YouTube channel. I would watch any of them. I would watch it. Girl, put your records on. Play me your favorite song. This is Sting with Gabriel's Message.
Thou little tiny child, bye bye, Lulu, Lulu.
A very special Christmas Volume 1. This isn't even on. Okay, this is like. Oh. This is mislisted as. Okay, this is Stevie Nicks. This makes me question the entire side 2 track listings. But we're gonna play it out, obviously. These lullabies are making me sleepy. Wait, give me a second.
screen sharing? Am I screen sharing? Am I? Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Boop boop. Merry Christmas. Extra Merry Christmas boops for you and everyone you love. Boop to the world. This is Dummy Up by Screeching Weasel. The phrase Dummy Up came up recently, and I was like, oh, you don't hear that very often. It means shut up, so I guess Silent Night, Dummy Up, it kind of...
Holy shit. Video by Screeching Weasel. This is My Own World. Off of Television City Dream. I love the original Mass's dad created artwork, but I love this one. This is a bonus track, but it's not. You ask how high. Guitar solo. I actually really like this guitar solo because it's compact. I really want to play Pervert at Large.
And it's my show, and I'm going to. I don't care that it's now Christmas. This goes out to Santa. Why are you so interested in our kids? No, I'm kidding. Pervert at Large! Let's go! Lord God in our name. That's not actually what I said, but whatever.
just arrived. Another move on. Let's find out how much George Soros has paid me now. Is this my Christmas bonus from George Soros? Oh. First of all, I already have this sticker, but whatever. My favorite season is the fall of fascism. A little bit outdated, but sure. Bug, bug, bug.
We're beginning to Burn It Down, which is a great song, but in the year 2525, the date is now 12/25/25. What are you talking about? Is it just one yesterday? Is it, wait, am I on the right side now? 'Cause, no, that's the A side. Okay.
This is Fall Out Boy with Just One Yesterday
Featuring Foxes.
Cool. Still what? Or do the.
I thought of ages choking on their halos, get them drunk on rose water. See how dirty I can get them, pulling out their fragile teeth and grip their tiny grip. Anything you say can be held against you. So please say my name. Held against you. Anything you say can be held against you. So
Hopping it over like a smurf. 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 Smurf, not Smurf. Smurf, not Smurf. Exclusive CNN, but I'm reporting it now, so what does that even mean? Justice Department scrambling to find holiday volunteers to redact Jeffrey Epstein files. It's weird. Having fired everyone with principles and morals, I don't know, like ICE, I'm sure they are getting applicants, but like, but I'm wondering if, unlike ICE, none of the applicants are meeting their, I like to believe the Justice Department still has requirements, but this Fall Out Boy featuring Big Sean with The Mighty Fall off of Fall Out Boy Save Rock and Roll. Oh shit. Am I gonna fry this stuffing? Like, CNN pediatrician sued Trump administration to halt a nearly $12 million cut in federal grants. I don't know why 12 million suddenly sounds like such a small amount of money. Like, it's the money we're losing, like the trillions. The American Academy of Pediatrics argues that the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services last week ended 7 grants in retaliation for the Academy speaking out against the administration's actions, and that the group feels threatens children's health, including advocating for Academy's efforts that has been met with targeted smears by HHS Secretary.
You know how we do. I swear I need a day just for me to lay with some TNA. But the way we do is straight up chemistry, DNA. And we wanna give you every dollar out my BFA.
Targeted smears from HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and other senior officials looking to discredit one of the agency's most prominent critics, according to the complaint. The suit asks the court to immediately block the funding cuts and require the grants to be reinstated while the case proceeds. Because again, we've talked about this with USA. Well, yeah, when you cut off funding to health, it can't just be restored. Like, studies end. The people who were relying on their experimental drugs that were working, but they are not approved by FDA, they lose access, and then if and when the study even gets started again, excuse me, it would be with new people. Oh, I haven't played anything off of Northwest Christmas tonight. This is a toy by Seattle Brass Ensemble. I'm discovering something about this record that I might be. In the suit, AAP, American Academy of Pediatrics, challenges HHS's Health and Human Services retaliatory actions, which not only irreparably harm AAP, but undermine the health and safety of all Americans by senselessly slashing programs that help pediatricians detect, prevent, and manage fatal and debilitating illnesses and conditions, according to the complaint. The funding is used for training and technical assistance to pediatricians in rural communities and the reduction of sudden, unexpected infant death and prevention of fetal alcohol syndrome disorders and universal newborn hearing screenings, the complaint said. Christmas is in the Northwest. Christmas in the Northwest is a gift God wrapped in green. Sure, why not? This is a toy by Seattle Brass Ensemble. I think I missed. Yeah, I got this wrong. Without immediate court intervention, these programs will end within weeks. Staff will be laid off, and children and families nationwide will lose access to crucial child health programs, the Academy said in a statement Wednesday. The Academy has 67,000 members, including primary care physicians, pediatric medical subspecialists, and pediatric surgical specialists. Democracy Forward, which has filed numerous lawsuits against the Trump administration this year, is representing the Academy in this case. An HHS spokesperson, because again, you got it, told CNN last week that the grants awarded to the Academy and several other organizations were canceled because they no longer align with the department's missions or priorities, which apparently are no longer keeping children healthy and safe. Well, yeah. Opinions I express are purely my own. I believe I've played this before, but let's fuck around and find out. And this is a 40. Is this a 40? What? Is this exercise? No, it says 33. All right, this is Puff Tube with Let's Shave Rudolph. No. It feels like a line out of Jexy for some reason. Not a Christmas movie. Followed by Soul Vandals with Mary Was a Piss Goat. Number 733 of 800. Me when I didn't even notice my light was out. The AAP and American Academy of Pediatrics and Kennedy have been in conflict and litigation over certain public health policies, including those related to childhood vaccinations. Earlier this year, the AAP took the rare step of breaking with the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on its recommendation that the COVID-19 vaccine for children should be based on shared clinical decision-making. The AAP recommendations were more explicit, saying that all children 6 months through 23 months should receive a COVID-19 vaccine unless they have known allergies to the vaccine or its ingredients. This is Soul Vandals with Mama Was a Piss Surgeon. That was Puff Tube with Let's Shave Rudolph. Happy Christmas. That sounds about right. Holy shit. Don't make me play Golden. This is our moment. So many green and red vinyls. I mean, well, yeah. Is Easy E with Merry Xmas, motherfucker. I'm not saying this is the end. Okay, well, first of all. Hi, Charma. Hi.
Come on over, honey, and give your Uncle Dolomite a kiss. Well, what you want, baby?
Would you tell me a story?
You want me to tell you a story?
Hell yeah, me too.
Yes, honey. M-I-C-Z. He was drinking whiskey and gin at the age of 3. Listen and listen well. He's a bad motherfucker.
Look at that goddamn book. Here, let me read you this one. Christmas in Compton. It was a silent night, yes, a holy night, until Mr. Claus turned into Santa motherfucking right.
Actually, no, because I almost knocked over a tree tripping over a cord. Who's more destructive, me or Karma? Will I destroy the trees? We'll see who takes out a tree first. This is real. Karma! Potatoes! Vibra slap. I want participants of Vibra slap. The AAP also criticized CDC last week for adopting its vaccines advisor's decision to no longer recommend the universal birth dose of the hepatitis B vaccine for newborns. Hi, Boots. Give me a second. It feels like a logical conclusion in the episode.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, wait. No, wait. Let's check back. Let's. Okay, one more song, and let's check in with NORAD one more time. Excuse me. Merry motherfucking Christmas. Me too. Okay. Let's figure this shit out. Let's be done. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to close out with Blue Christmas. Again, green and red albums take for the win. This is off of their cover of Mean One, Mr. Grinch with bonus track. And this is the bonus track on this copy, which is Blue Christmas. We're going to play it out.
You're a bad banana, greasy.
CNN, U.S. Postal Service plan to raise cash could cost the agency its biggest customer. Obviously, We're in package and delivery season. I know it's the end of the episode, but this is like wonky but important. This is the shit I live for. Like, I love this wonky shit, but hopefully I'll explain it better in the next episode. For years, a huge Amazon contract has been one of the few
Stink. Me too. This is Blue Christmas by the Misfits, performed by the Misfits.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is Yahoo for CNN. Chris Isidori. For years, a huge Amazon contract has been one of the few bright spots in U.S. Postal Service's finances, but now USPS plans to offer those last mile services to additional customers to stem billions in outgoing losses, a move that risks losing their biggest customer. USPS faces a tight squeeze. With fewer people using the mail, it's lost more and more money, $9 billion. So again, no offense to American Academy of Pediatrics, and I'm sure that 12 million is important and saves lives, but millions, billions, trillions. They lost $9 billion in the month ending in September alone.
Is New Kids on the Block? Is I Still Believe in Santa Claus? By Carmsy. Okay, that was a moment. I'll be missing you come Christmas, a letter to Santa. This is I Still Believe in Santa Claus, followed by Merry Merry Christmas. Oh, not to be confused with Funky Funky Christmas. This one's for the children reprise. This is New Kid NKOTB. Me too. That was, whoops. Oh, heading to Hawaii. Me too. This is I still believe in Santa Claus again. I still believe in Santa Claus. Not I still believe. We all believe in Christmas. But who still believes in Santa Claus? I do. I should be in bed right now because I want. Yeah. If it starts heading towards the Pacific Northwest, or I guess it already. I guess well. I guess I missed it. We certainly are in a precarious cash position. You know, within probably 12 to 24 months, we are out of cash. USPS Commissioner David Steiner said at a recent interview with Reuters, simply making additional cost-cutting measures won't solve the problem, he said. The Amazon contract reportedly brings in about $6 billion a year to the agency, money it can't afford to use. I'm sorry, money it can't afford to lose. But the post office now plans to accept bids from other shippers for access to its service distribution centers. Even though Amazon says that might prompt it to pull back from using USPS so much. We've been working for nearly a year to extend our partnership that started more than 30 years ago. Amazon is over 30 years old. First of all, Amazon is over 30 years old. Is that right? Technically. I'm gonna play this out, whatever it is. We're surprised to hear they want to run an auction after nearly a year of negotiations. This is the Amazon spokesperson, by the way. And given the change of direction and uncertainty, I'm assuming if it's heading to Hawaii, it's done with the U.S. because they're heading, like, the directory has to be, like, Japan and, like, I don't know what, the time zones. I miss Santa in my time zone, but does that count as a sleep? Should I look for a present or
I still believe in Flynn. I don't know about you. Again, this is a spokesperson for Amazon, Steve Kelly. We're surprised to hear that they, USPS, want to run an auction after nearly a year of negotiation. After a year of negotiations and given the change of direction and the uncertainty it adds to our delivery network, we're evaluating all our options that would ensure we can continue to deliver for our customers. The very thing that makes the Postal Service so attractive to Amazon is also the reason why the agency so badly needs more money. Universal service. The Postal Service is legally required to deliver mail across all the United States and all at the same price. What is called universal delivery. That includes rural, far-flung, and hard-to-reach destinations, expensive places for mail carriers to get to. For Amazon, it means it's sometimes cheaper to use USPS for that last stretch of delivery to a customer's door. But while that contract is important to USPS, it's not nearly enough. We may not have sufficient liquidity to meet our existing legal obligations when due, while also repaying our maturing debt and making the critical infrastructure investments without putting our ability to fulfill that primary mission at undue risk. Everything I said actually makes sense, but it's, wonky. Yeah, I love wonky. We're at the wonky but important era. That being said, I just need to cuddle my pets and go to bed. Nicki Minaj deleted her shit because she didn't know better, but if she's learning, we'll see. People are like, but she deleted her shit in October. Yeah, that was the first time we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being you, and hope you have a happy month. Oh shit. Okay. For some reason I thought I was like, wait, am I not even? Have I been unplugged? Okay. Evilly petting a pet. Petting pets.